Good day, everyone. My name is Fabrice. I'm happy to be with you today again. Today we are going to learn a simple way of designing shapes. We will learn how to design this kind of shape, the yin and the yang, okay, a Chinese symbol, okay. We are going to learn how to do this one, and then quickly let's just jump to our codings. We will need to have what? We need to have an editor such as VS Code. You need to have your HTML file and your CSS because we're dealing with both of them. So my CSS is kind of empty right now, and my Yin and Yang file has nothing in the body section except the divider that I've created that has a class of heart. Okay, this class of heart can be any name that you write there, but this is the name that I will be using in my CSS to link the changes that I'll make to the HTML. So I'll write my dot heart, and the first thing that I will start by doing is to create a shape, a shape that can just be a circle. But in order for me to get a circle, I need to get some measurement of a square or of a rectangle. So I will bring in the height of 48, the width of 96, almost double, not almost, really double, okay. And then if I check at this moment, if I run my work and then come and check my Yin-Yang HTML file, it's empty, though I have assigned the height and the width. Why? Because the browser is basically picking the same color of my browser to assign it on my shape. So that's the reason I cannot see it. So in order for me to see it, I need to bring the style. So the border style, I'll go solid. Okay, now when I check, I have something. Okay, this is quite much is so I'll need to change the color of my background there to make some difference between my browser and myself. So now I can really see where my shape starts and where it ends. Okay, so I'll be changing the thickness because I'm looking for something. If you rotate this yin and yang shape, you will see that there's one side, or almost half side, is gray, okay, and the other side is dark. So I will try to get something that is going to give me like two rectangle, like one side is gray, the other side is dark. So from that, I will change the border. I'll just play with the border width. Border width. Okay. Initially, this is for a rectangle. This is how it comes. Okay. Initially, it comes like this. Okay. When each corner is 0. If I say each corner is 0, and then if you check my rectangle, now the thickness of the sides are gone. Okay. So I'll assign the first one as 2. When I assign the first one as 2, the first one is always the top. Okay. The next will be the right side. Okay. And then the bottom, this is where I want to increase to have more sides. Okay. Because I'm looking about designing a circle inside this, pulling a circle inside this two shapes or this rectangle. So I'm going to give it 50, and I'll give the next one 2. For those who knows mathematics, they will understand that this 50 will match with this 48 plus 2 somewhere, and then yeah, it will take you maybe a few minutes to understand it, but try to understand what I'm doing here. Okay, basically this is what I get now. Okay, I have like almost like 2 rectangles. Okay, one the top and the bottom with 2 different colors. So if I want to have it now as a circle, so I will have to call upon the divider radius, the border radius, which is going to be if I say 25%. Okay, this is what you get. Okay, so if you want a circle, my advice, go for a 100% to get the best look of your circle. something happened. Okay, I didn't say percent. Okay. Okay, now I have my beautiful circle. Now, when you look at the yin and the yang, okay, I don't like the black color. Okay, I don't like the black color. I will change my color here, and then say, instead of saying the border, okay, the background can stay as it is, but the border, I need the border to have some different color. Okay, I'll say red. Okay, okay, this is more beautiful. Okay, so now if you look at your yin and yang, okay, we have some dots, okay, which means these are other elements that are included in our biggest element. Okay, so to do this, these are like content. Okay, we are going to use what we call the content property. What is the content property? The content property actually is used with the before and the after pseudo element to insert generated content. Okay, so we are going to generate other content within our circle. So how do we do it? So we will call upon our, okay, it's going to be our heart again. Okay, this time it's going to be what? Before. Okay, so we're looking at before. We are going to use before and after. They more or less the same, okay, in terms of how we are going to write our lines here. So our before, the shape height will be 12. The width as well, because I want it to be exactly the same this time. Width. What am I getting? Yeah. Oh, the width. Okay, 12%. Same apply like before. So you need to play with your border. Okay, this time I'm trying to include all the elements of my property together. I'm going to have 18 pixels solid red together, and the background color I'm going to call it same as my previous year. So if I go there, if I check, nothing is happening. Why nothing is happening? Remember, I've mentioned about we are going to use the content property. Okay, so the content property is the one that allowed this before to work. So if we don't have it, there is nothing. Okay, and then I'm leaving it as empty. Okay, still there's nothing. Now we have we basically have designed our other shape that is going to be displayed within our shape, but few things are missing, such as the position of it, and the alignment. Okay, so in order for us to have the position, I'm going to change this position here as well, to change it to position relative, and this will have the position absolute, and the box sizing content, the box sizing content. So this box sizing content actually allow us to include the padding and the border in an element, in the element's total height and width. So we have our other content that we are bringing. We want them to fit exactly in the height and the width that we have assigned. Otherwise, if we don't, they can pop up anyhow. Like now that we have our gray, that we see that it's appearing on the top. But why is it appearing on the top? Is because I didn't like assign it a specific position where it has to appear. So what I have to do is I have to come here and then say top. I want it to be on top 50%, top 50, okay, and then left to be 0. So if I do this, I will see like it's decreasing. It comes a bit down where we really want it to be. And then I need the border radius. Border radius to be 100% as well. So that it will become a circle. But my circle, I'm not getting it exactly as I want, because something is not what I wished, which can be when I need to check troubleshoot quickly. Okay, when you assign size, okay, you cannot write 18 space, okay, so it should be in one word. Okay, so bingo, that's what I have now. So now that I have my first content that is being generated within my biggest content. Now I can generate the next one, the after. Okay, so it becomes more easier for me now. I can just do copy and paste. Okay, this is after. The size remain the same, but the borders, I cannot leave it as red. I need to change its color to a different one, and then the background color. To this one, and then the background color I can make it red, just for a change. And then it's not, if I leave it as 0% left, it means they both are going to collide, like it's one on top of the other. That's not what I want. I want them to be on the same line but facing each other. So for that, I'm going to try with my 50% again here and see if I'll be happy with it. Bingo! I got my shape. I got my... Oh, this is so beautiful. I got my shape, my yin and yang working. So there's another property that I can use in case you don't want it to be on this position. You want to rotate it a bit. So you can just rotate your circle and say transform. It's going to be rotate. Okay, if I say 90 degree, this is what I get. And so simple how to design shapes and how beautiful they look like. Thank you for attending my tutorial. I'll meet you again.